Hi all, welcome back to more Europa Universalis, the price of power. This is Ambitious Margrave's solo scenario, and this will be my part 88. So, nearing the end, we've had one event card drawn, so three more events to deal with anyway. Um, and then, nearing the end of the game. This is part 88. Well, I'll definitely get to part 90. I get the feeling it might go a part or two above that. We'll see. I was looking over the sort of final scoring, and one thing that caught my eye was, in fact, well, let's get that up. I want to say it's quite early in the rules. This page 11 or something maybe. Thought it'd be near the back, but it's not. Yeah, page 11, 4.7 final scoring. So in the bot rules it says it scores just the same as us. However, one of the things that we will benefit from is you get prestige equal to 2 times the current stability. And it also notes that negative stability provides negative prestige. So we do have all this power here, but I mean whether I'm going to get the time to be able to do that or not. Well, in fact, I got the card as well to make it even better, and that removes 1 unrest. Which is, I really kind of want to do this. Now, to jump that up to there, because I want to say that would then be worth 6 prestige at the end, wouldn't that? It's 2 times the current level. Yeah. So at the moment we're sitting with 4 prestige, but that would jump up to 6. Okay, it's an extra 2, but we're struggling. We've been through the whole game. We've got 21 points. And that is points that they won't get because they don't have stability. We do indeed, as 2 per alliance in play. So we've got 1, 2, 3 alliances in play, so that's nice. And 1 per royal marriage. We've got 1, I think. I don't know if that'll get removed though, because the end of the age. Well, is this end of age though? If it is the end of age, perform the end of age routine described below. Hang on though. When all players have completed phase 5, no more events. No, if there is no next stage, move on to final scoring instead. Yeah, so it doesn't go through the bit where it removes a royal marriage. Because I think that's in the end of age routine. So I think we're still going to score for that royal marriage as well. So that's pretty good as well. Austria have a couple of alliances and a royal marriage as well, mind you. But they'll score for these 2. 1 per core token in play. I think we've got 1. And then you've got your base tax and your vassal tax. So the more towns we've got in play, the better for us there. And the less towns our opponents have got in play, obviously the better for us there as well. I mean, France are going to score quite a bit in that stake, because if you look at the board there, I mean, we've got Austria's towns sort of tied down at the moment. I don't know how that's going to end though. But look at France. I mean, they're going to score a bunch there. Whereas, and then that's one thing that we would benefit from that they don't, is vassal tax. But I'm not got any vassals in play either. But I didn't find that something that was easy to do either, really. But I don't know. Again, I could have been missing quite a lot. I haven't had lots and lots of comments, like I say, throughout the playthrough. I think quite a few folk have been playing it. Watching it. But I generally, I mean, Martin's comments, who's pretty much the only one that's really contributed anything. I trust his judgment. You know, I challenge it sometimes. I challenge some of the things that he says. But generally, 9 times out of 10, maybe more than that, 99 times out of 100, he's usually got it right, and I'm just trying to understand what it is he's maybe saying. So yeah, but there's a few things. There was a one that came up there in the last part where I just finally realised that the Mac doesn't care. These towns are still a connection. I mean, if you think about it only says that it needed to have a connection of towns. and they do have towns in here. But you could see how that's easily missed, and you would sort of say, well, no, they don't count. They don't count. Especially when we were talking about them, if they're in unrest, they don't count. You know what I mean? Things like that. Anyway, yeah, I think I went over that a bit. Imperial authority, so Austria's going to score whatever that is at the end. At the moment it's at 3, so they'll score 3 points for that. Also the equal in the number of Catholic player realms for being papal controller. Well, Austria again is papal controller at the moment anyway. I don't see that changing. It's possible, it might. France might be able to do, well, no. I think the fact Austria have got 2 cubes up there, I don't think that's... Anyway, they're going to get prestige equal to the number of Catholic player realms for that, and obviously we're Protestant, so that would be 2 Austria, and so another 2 points there for some, but for more than likely the Austria. And then, yeah, one of the bad things is we've got to subtract 1 prestige for every in our treasury, and we're maxed out on them, so we've got 5 negative points there. Oh yeah, sorry, the one before that, subtract 1 prestige per tax value of towns occupied by enemies or rebels. So if we leave this in this state, or if it happens to be in this state, things are going to happen here anyway at the moment. We'll get to that in a second. But if these 3 towns were still occupied, then that's -3 for Austria. And if for some reason we do take some more, obviously that counts. But then I'm wondering what to do. The other thing I started looking at was the peace resolution phase, and how I should deal with peace here maybe at the end of the round. Now, I can liberate the provinces, giving them back to the MPRs, and that would score me a victory point for each, a prestige point for each tax value, I think. Or I could, what was the other one? Well, I could just keep them. And I don't know what's best. I don't know what's best. I think it's probably best me leaving these out. Because these 3 towns, if I liberate them, these 3 towns go back to my track. And that loses me income by doing that, which loses me prestige points. So why not just leave them out there, and this gives the Austria some negative prestige points. I think that's probably the better way of finishing it off. I mean, you know, I'm not going to get anywhere near Austria. I mean, yeah, no, you're not. And I'm pretty sure France are going to... In fact, the fact that France are looking at scoring a lot of points here, they've got a possible chance of maybe beating Austria here. It's possible. But I think we're in for a 3rd place finish. But that's fine. That's fine. Although it's clearly looking like a pretty tough game, I think. Because I don't know. But yeah, there's clearly a lot of things I noticed that I would do differently. But right, anyway, let's not go on any more, Grant. So it is, I checked, it is Austria's turn. We done another trade action, ended up getting 3 ducats, whoopie-doo. So I think we're sitting with 5 ducats. I was glancing at events, I think, before I finished last night, but I'm just going to let them play out, I think. Which is, oh yeah, one of the ones I thought, which would have been, which I never thought about at the time, it's just when I was watching back, the Austrian event that got picked by France, didn't it? See this A here, you gain 2 military power. If I played that, I could have gained 2 military power. The rest of the stuff wouldn't have done anything, mind you, but that was something. I can't see, glancing at the other events that are there, I don't see, well, actually Protestant Expel Grant gives you 1 military power. Let's have a glance at that then. Is that focused in? I noticed some things I was bringing in at this angle weren't focusing. Yeah, I think it is. So expel the traitors. France may change the religion of one of their areas to match their state religion and gain 2 prestige by adding unrest to 1 town in this area and exhausting 2 manpower. If they have the tolerance side, they lose it. Right, so all these things mean them losing the tolerance idea is not going to matter unless it affects their ideas track, which, well, I don't know, maybe that would. You know, the fact that they've got two um, administrative ideas tagged, so that's why that's up at 2. If they lost, and one of them's a tolerance idea, if they lost the tolerance idea, as in removing the, well, there's another thing, would they lose prestige for that? I don't think so. Would this go down 1? I'm not so sure. I think, yeah, I'm not so sure about all that. I think we'd need to look deeper into that. Anyway, if they have the tolerance idea, they lose it. You gain 1 military power, so I would gain 1 military power for running that event, I suppose. And I've got to take an event, remember? But, yeah. Okay, right, let's move on. It's Austria's turn, and one of the other things I just remembered thinking about last night, or maybe I was watching back on a little bit of footage. Austria are in here, and I'm saying he's going to siege this town down to give it back to himself, which, yes, he is, but he's got more. Well, actually, is he only going to have 1 boat power? I think he is. No, because he gets it back, I think. I think he loses 1, then gains 1 when he goes to siege. So I think he's got 2. And what I mean by that is he can siege my towns, because these are hostile to him. So it's going to be even worse, and it's just as well he didn't have more bot power, or he would, well, actually he does up to 3, doesn't he? Let's just say if he had 1 more bot power now, it'd be even worse, because he'd get that town back, and he'd take 2 of my towns. So, and yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking about there. Yeah, I'm thinking about the fact that these aren't core provinces, but their town, it's just the same as that, isn't it? Their town would go on top of my town. Yeah, I think that's how that works. And then we've got a piece, when it comes to the piece, where they've got some of our towns occupied. Unless we can get them back, but yeah, good luck with that, Grant. Okay, well, let's see if they're definitely going to do that then. So, bot actions, main turn structure. They've got bot power left, only 2. Are they under attack by enemies or rebels? Yes. In this area here. Well, no, actually, sorry. In the area is in as well. So yeah, so he's going to go to defend and spend 1. But I think I'll look through this, and it is just going to siege. So he spends 1, goes to defend. Defend any area with invaders. And that is a yes. So this area here's got invaders in it. Has it got 2 bot power left? An army in an area where it can... Oh, yeah, that's right. It's not got 2 bot power left. Oh, yeah. So that means it's going to come after us, I think. Did I come to this conclusion last night? I must have done. I must have looked at this. Because I think I automatically thought they were going to siege. Well, have we got this right? Any area with invaders... let's come down and have a look. It's not so easy to fit everything in now. So, this is the defend action. Any area with invaders. Well, yeah, we've got an army of 5 units in Bavaria and Swabia where he has towns that are occupied by us. So, I mean, the fact that they're all occupied by us, I still think it's an area where we've got invaders. I mean, I think that's right. I suppose that's how I've been treating it, haven't I? It is possible that because we've got all the towns occupied, that we're not classed as being invaders anymore. Nah. That feels a bit... Nah. But the thing is, if it wasn't that, its army is deployed in an area where it can siege provinces. So that would take it to siege and gain 1 bot power, and then it siege its own town back and one of my towns down, I think. Actually, I'm looking at the siege. It's just right down below. See the first box there? Doesn't look like it's going to take its own town back. Siege Tower still promises up to 3 tax value. Bot ignores siege strength. Remember, it's only got 2. We don't have 2 bot power at this time. Spend 1 per tax value sieged. It can only go up to 3 though. So spend both of them, but its preference is own core provinces occupied by enemy. Well, that province that we are occupying is not a core province. So that would be the preference, then any opponents' towns, then NPRs. So I don't know. So it'd rather take over, rather than get its town back that's not a core province. If it was a core province, it would take it back. Rather than do that, it would take 2 of our towns. Okay, it's probably, if you think about it, it's having a core province is probably more valuable than if it's not a core province. Or the value between that and taking our towns is, yeah, whatever. Okay. But I think this is right. We've always been classing this as invader. Well, it says invaders are hostile units in areas with bots towns. Now, yeah, I still think that's right, because let's think back to just what I found out yesterday about this Mac. Now, the Mac says it needs to have a continuous chain of bots towns in all intermediate areas from army to capital. Well, if that's a bots town for purposes of Mac, then what I've just read there just now, hostile units in area with bots towns, then surely that's a bots town as well. If it's not, then something needs to be spelled out better for that, I think. Yeah, so, but again, I think I've played it like this and nobody's said anything. Well, like I say, I'm not getting an awful lot of comments though, so I dare say there'll be some things left in here that have been going wrong a little bit. Not that I'm saying Martin can't get them all, find them all, but I mean, also watching through 88 videos, which average out about an hour, 88 hours worth of video footage, and you know, spotting everything, it must be a challenge in itself, I think. So I'm still going to say that's a yes. It does not have two bot power left, because it just spent 1 to come here. So army is greater than 2 times any invading force. Well, yes it is. Armies on the map, yes. Invaders in any area where bots Mac is greater than or equal to invading force, yes. It's going to place the army in there, and so it's going to come and attack us. I get the feeling I concluded that last night, but I don't know. It's a little bit of a surprise to me, because I still did think they were going to siege. That's why I'm a little worried that I'm going through it. I mean, there's the first steps. It does have bot power left. It is under attack by enemies or rebels, so it doesn't get to this box for it wants to deal with this side first to see how it's going to defend. Now, it might go to siege, as you can see, but then it doesn't. It goes after my army. And also, well, I suppose that, if it did have 2 bot power left, and its army is in an area where it can siege, it's still not guaranteed that it's going to go to siege, because it's a die roll, so it depends on that. So, right, we are going to see it's going to come to here, and it's going to go to land battle, and it'll gain a bot power. It's going to check for Mac, but Mac's unlimited in there anyway, isn't it? Oh well. Well, at least I suppose it didn't do the sieging. Yeah, still a little concerned that I'm... No, I think I did know that. I think I did know that last night. If I watched back in the last 10 minutes of the footage, I'm sure I would have commented on the fact that, oh no, they're not going to siege, they're going to come after us. but there's nothing we can do. Well, what did I do? There wasn't anything I could do. I had 2 ducats and 5 loans. In fact, well, you know what I could have done? I could have recruited 1 infantry unit. And I would have had to brought them from exhausted, so I would have had to put one of my towns in unrest to be able to get the units into the available, and then I'd only be able to recruit 1 of them. So would that have been worth all that? I don't think so. And maybe at the time I was doing that, I didn't think they were going to come after us. Okay, well, they are. So what chance do we have here? Well, they've got an army of 12, and we have 5. We do have our general still unwounded, but, well, we got pretty lucky with the last battle. Although I think the last roll we had, they took 3 of our units away, which was a bit of a shame, or we might have been maybe standing a chance here. So they did have, actually, hang on, did they have 2 times our force? Yeah, they've got 12, we've got 5. Yeah, they did. Which is maybe just, well, no, because I've not got any ball power left, have they? Yeah, but their army's greater than us, so they're still resolved in the same time. Well, no manpower left either. There's no bot power, there's no manpower. Well, sorry, they've got 1 bot power left. That's annoying, yeah, so they've still got a bot power, and they're going to gain 1 if they defeat us, yeah? Then they're going to start seeing, oh dear, right, okay. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice for them. We'll get our 2 blue dice at the ready. So, yeah, I don't know, there's something bugging me. There is something bugging me. I'm going to have a quick look back on the last bit of footage, just to see if because I'm sure I would have checked to see what they were going to do, because I've been doing that, which, okay, I've found does feel like it's a little gamey, but I think it's one of these things that you can look into, and I don't know. I don't know if it's really bad that I'm doing that or not. There's no mention in breaking any rules as such, but it maybe does sort of go beyond the spirit of how the game should be played, I suppose. Maybe. I don't know. I wish things like that would be hinted in the rules at times, but the thing is, look, the more experienced you are with this game, like the person I've had more answers from, Mix, if he was playing this, I'm pretty sure he's a multiplayer game, but I mean, I dare say he must have played it solo as well. But I mean, if he was playing this, he's answered plenty of questions about the bots as well, so he would know exactly what the bot was going to do without having to look at flow charts and things like that. So having more experience at the game would allow you to, automatically know. So it's maybe only fair that I should be able to go and look and see what's going to happen, I suppose. Right, give me a sec. Okay, I remember now. I watched back, it's about 15 minutes to go. It's when I'm just about to take my turn and I'm swearing about what Austria's going to do, and then I realise that he's not actually going to siege the town. He's going to come after us. That was only last night. It shows you how my memories, so, and then I remember now, I didn't watch any further, but I remember the fact that we were trading, actually hoping that he might get bot power out the trade, because then he would stay in siege. Well, there was a chance he would stay in siege because he'd have 2+ bot power left and be able to roll the dice to see. But however, what was it? The trade that we got was in Lubeck, wasn't it? And he was unable to gain from that. So I was kind of hoping that they would actually gain more bot power. So this is right, I think. So let's just go on with it. So they get 5 white dice. They can hit with all 5. We only have 5 units. 1 artillery and 4 infantry. So yeah, here we go. We'll have to get really lucky this time. Oh, I thought it wasn't too bad at first. This one was hiding in the corner and this one was spinning. And I seen these three, but that's not good. We really wanted two at the most there. So, yeah, that's going to be that, I think. So they hit us for 3. We roll back with 3 white dice and our 2 blue from the general. We can hit all 5 here. So. That's pretty good. That's 4. Yeah, but the damage that they've done, I think, is going to sort of, yeah. So we lose 3. We clearly take 3 infantry. And put these 2 back. These 3 back even. Yes, just right, and we hit him for 4. So he's still got 8, isn't he? So right, well, shouldn't we really retreat this time? Because this is like 8 against 2. Well, we take a retreat, we've got to lose another unit, haven't we? Right, I think this is, because this, yeah, there's no way we're going to, well, the most we can hit of his 8 is 2. And I'm pretty sure he's not going to roll 10 dice, because we want to, you know, if it was 2 battle rounds, he's not going to roll 10 dice and not hit 2 infantry units, surely. So I think it makes sense to retreat here. I'm not sure how we go about that though, so. Retreat, where are you? Retreat, 27 and 28. Yeah, well, so well, actually, we should be following the flow chart. Yeah, if units remain on both sides, let's quickly look at where we are. That's not that. Next page, L2. Ugh. Oh, you made a mess of that, Grant. Right, what we got? We're citing casualties. We didn't take any wounds on our general. Any bot has units remaining, yes. Enemy retreats or has no units left. And remember, we are the enemy because the bot was carrying out the attack. So enemy retreats, if I say yes to this, he's also going to gain his... He's also going to have won the battle. He's going to gain the bot power. He's going to... Well, my army won't be defeated. And it's going to end the battle. So let's see what retreat says then. Because I think we'll have to lose another unit. Units remain on both sides after rolling the dice and removing casualties. Another round of battle may occur. Before this can happen, each side has the option to retreat. The attacker chooses first, while the bots never retreat. So followed by the defender, which is us. Both sides decide to continue fighting. Repeat the battle sequence starting with step 2 as described above. I think that's the suicide for us. You know, we'd have to get extremely lucky to the point that I think the odds are very highly stacked against us. And the fact, yeah, because we're going to have to hit him for 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4 more battle rounds. Right, it's not happening. Stop, Grant. Retreat. If a player chooses to retreat from battle, they lose 1 additional unit as a casualty. Yeah. Any units that moved into the area this turn must retreat to the area from which they attacked. Any units that moved into the area. Okay, so yeah, if we had been the attacker here and we're wanting to retreat, we would have to retreat back. I think that's what that means. Units attacking via naval transport must retreat back across the sea to the area from which they embarked. I'm not showing you all that, sorry. Units that were located in the area prior to battle, which is this the case for us, may retreat to any adjacent area where no battle would be triggered. Military access and naval transport rules apply. All units from the same player realm must retreat to a single area. If no eligible area exists, they may not retreat. Okay. Well, no, that's fine. We can, I think, retreat. It's just one area we get to move to. So... Where a battle would not. Units located in an area. May retreat to an adjacent area where no battle would be triggered. Military access and naval transport rules apply. So, actually, can I just go in here? That's not going to help, though, is it? It says that military access rules apply, so it's not going to trigger a battle by me moving in there, but it is a hostile area. Military access, where is that then? I think that's just like for when you're moving, aren't you? You've got to stop in a hostile area, I want to say, and if it's a neutral area, you've got to stop as well, haven't you? Although the bots ignore that one. Military access, page 25 and 44. You can always move units into areas with at least one province whose lawful owner or controller is either friendly or your enemy. Well, that seems like that's fine then, to move into there, to retreat into there. Seems a little bit odd, but it's not going to trigger a battle. Yeah, it's when you move into neutral areas, you've got to either remove one influence or pay 3 ducats. I hope I've not missed that one, actually. I know for the bot he's got to remove an influence if there's one there, but he ignores that ducats cost as well. So again, one of the rules that the bot sort of changes up a bit that can sometimes muddle you up, and just wondering if I might have forgot about that myself. I don't think so. I don't feel like I've been moving through neutral areas, but right, well, it does seem that I can go in there, so but do I want to do that? He's going to gain a military power, bot power for winning this battle. He's going to have 2 bot power. Next round he's going to go, I think, well, he's going to do the same. He's going to chase us down again. Isn't he? He's going to do exactly the same. He's not going to siege back the towns in that area. He's going to have 2 bot power. He's going to spend... no, hold on. Well, now, yeah, he is going to do the same if we go into there. Is there an area we can move into there? No, see, because if I go in here, he's going... I'm in an area as well. Well, the other... And if I went in there, it'd be the same. I could go into Switzerland, which is a neutral area. I think I would have to pay 3 ducats, which doesn't help. Or I could go into here, I think. And that would cost me 3 ducats as well, because I've not got influence to remove. Then that would mean he wouldn't chase after me, and he'd just siege down the towns that's there. Ugh, you know what, it's rubbish either way. Well, you're going to get a shot before him. Yeah, but the problem there is, I really need to trade again. I mean, now I could recruit 2 infantry units, but then if you trade, yeah, it's hopeless. Okay, I'm losing a unit as well. I'm going to retreat into there. I don't really think this all matters. I think we're just, it's all going to pot, really. Right, can't even squeeze them in. Everybody's exhausted here. Right. So that was us lost in our unit. We've retreated. They gain a bot power for winning the battle. And that ends things, doesn't it? Go to battle, yeah. Yeah, enemy retreats, so there's no units left. Resolving bot receives 1 bot power if his first battle victory is turn. Remove defeated armies from the board. Well, we weren't defeated, but it still counts as a loss. And then end the battle, and that ends our turn. Yeah. Now our army's got 1 artillery unit in it, so I really should not be trading, and I should really be spending my 4 ducats to put 2 more infantry units in my army, but what is the point in that? I'd be better just trading, try to get some money, then they wipe my army out. And yeah, whatever. Like we say, we need the end to this game. There's not, I've not been able to have a chance even this last round to try and do anything. Just, but understandably, Austria are not going to just twiddle their thumbs and let me go taking their territory. Yeah, they're going to do something about it. Makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, France to go next, who are just minding their own business. Well, they're not quite actually. They're at war with England, aren't they? Aye, and they've got 4 botper left. Now, they have took their event, but they've got 4 botper left and are at war. So, well, in fact, I think that's where we're at now. They're at war. The botpers, their spend botper is greater than what they got left, but they're at war and have 4 botper left, and they have bought cards. So they're going to draw a card. Is that right? Yes. And that was Austria's turn. Yes. Right, so bought card for France. Bought 2 is going to be diplomat. Well, no, it's not. It's going to be military actually. Yeah, so they're going to spend 3 of that 4 bought power, and then do a military action. So that could be interesting. Because they're at war. So military at war, yes. Select enemy realm with greatest strength. Well, they're only at war with England. So they've selected England. Yeah. If army is less than 3 units, increase army size to 3 units. Our army is fine. It's massive. It's got 2 units left. Army size is greater than or equal to 2 times target strength. So the target England, it's lost 3 provinces and it started at 16, so it's 13, I think. Without going and counting all up. That's not going to be, they're not going to have 2 times. 3, 6, 7. Actually, they've got 13, so it's 13 against 13. So the army size is greater than, no. Have they got 4 bot power left and more manpower? No. They've got more manpower, but they've only got 1 bot power left, so no. Armies on the map board, yes. Check for MAC. Their MAC is unlimited where they are. Can siege in current area? No, they've done that before. Hostile units or area 1 to 2 spaces away. Yes, this is including Naval Bridge. Now they don't have the ship they've got is in Bay of Biscay, but they've got Bordeaux province down here. So, but no, they can't use that ship because that doesn't join up with any provinces. Well, apart from down here, or well, actually, it's in. Actually, yeah, that's going to cause a naval battle again, isn't it? Or is it? No, I don't think it does because we're at war already. Yeah, I don't think it does. It doesn't. So, yeah, I'll bring up the rule for that because it does say that if they're there already. So, check for Matt. No, I've done that. What are we? Hostile units or areas 1 to 2 spaces away. Yes, but only here because I don't think you can get across to mainland England. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing in here that wants them to move their ship or anything like that, but feels like if they didn't have this, they would maybe want to do something with their ship, but oh, hold on. That's the next step, Grant. If there wasn't hostile units in the area 1 to 2 spaces away, can it place a ship that would help and has not placed the ship this turn? So there you go. So my guess is then they would place a ship in English Channel and then be able to cross. Okay, so, but they do still have Bordeaux here. So hostile units, yeah, so that's a yes. Move army to enemy area in range, prefer largest, yeah, there's no preferences, so it's going to move into here. Triggers battle, yes. And it's going to end the turn and gain a bot power if it won the battle. Hold on. Damn it. Do they need a ship? No, they didn't need a ship. We've maybe blundered here. Because when we attack these, Wessex, London and Essex are all adjacent to this anyway. Well, and this maybe. Yeah, that's Normandy. So wouldn't they have joined... Well, hold on though. Bots against NPRs, they only get to roll 3 dice anyway, don't they? Yeah, I think they might have got away with that. If it had been us though as a player realm, where they rolled 3 dice there, I think, because we've now got a ship in here, I think they would have rolled an extra 1, 2, 3, 4. I think they would have been rolling with 7. But I want to say that the bot doesn't deal with the NPRs that way. It gets away with it a bit. Or is that right? Have I got that right? No, because I looked at that recently and it looked like the same. Right, hang on here. Let's see about bots and NPRs. Because I'm not a bit in the rules about that specifically. Maybe not. Maybe it's just NPR. Well, hang on. Yeah, we've got land battles versus rebels / NPRs. When a bot fights an NPR, always roll a number of infantry dice equal to the number of NPR units present. Ooh. I think we might have made a blunder here then. Maybe they should have rolled an extra 4 dice. Right, let's go to NPR's behaviour in battle. I think is the one that I'm wanting to find. Yeah, page 36, NPR behaviour in battle. NPR units always act as infantry in land battles and as light ships in naval battles. One side consists of NPRs only and they have a total of 3 units. Draw a card from the top of the military deck at the start of the battle. Well, that one the bots ignore, right? I know that. If the cards are right, that's given the general. So we ignore that. Battle dice then rolled as normal for both sides. Beyond the first round of battle. NPR's defending C-zone. NPR's defending areas. The NPR will always defend their areas with a number of infantry units equal to their MC for this area. See page 22. I think that's the bit we want to know about, Grant. It's about the MC. So page 22. Talk about... No. MC/NC only counts once per turn. Well, that's fine though. Hang on. Yeah, that's it there. Military capacity is the measure of how many units a realm can muster in an area. A realm's MC for any given area, right? So looking at here, it had 3 provinces. So a realm's MC for any given area is equal to the combined tax value of that realm's own provinces, which was 3, and their vassal provinces, and their vassal provinces. So right, I'm saying it's 3. It's 3 in that area, but it's in and adjacent to that area, and then in brackets it's got including ports facing the same non-hostile sea zone as this area. And I was struggling to understand that, but I think it's what Mix mentioned before when there was the battle down here in Genoa, and we allowed them, the NPR, to get one extra strength from this, but this is a hostile sea zone, so it couldn't. And that's why it says non-hostile sea zone there. So these, London, Essex and Wessex are all adjacent to this. And this is a non-hostile sea zone. So they should have rolled 4. They should have had an extra 4 strength. So their military capacity should have been 7. Right, where was I there? NPR, yeah, that's it. NPR behaviour in battle. No. Defending areas. The NPR will always defend their areas with a number of infantry units equal to their MC for this area. So that should have been 7, and we counted 3 there. That's a mistake. So, I mean, basically, I should put 7 black NPR units out there. And then, when we go to the bot, dealing with the battle against NPRs, when a bot fights an NPR or rebel force, always roll a number of infantry dice equal to the number of rebel/NPR units present. Yeah. So, right, how do I fix this then? Because I need to really deal with this. I mean, I need to roll another 4 dice. Right, I'm going to look back in the bit where that was, because I don't know if their armies changed at all or not. So, give me a sec. Right, I think this is getting worse. I found the bit I'm back to, and when we declared war on England, this triggered a naval battle here. No, I decided it triggered a naval battle because we had a ship there. Isn't that different for NPRs as well? Naval battles versus NPRs. When a bot fights a naval battle. No, I know about the rolling the dice, yeah. But where's the bit about warfare versus NPRs? NPRs defending sea zones. Each time I play a realm, no. I want to see the bit about NPRs. Well, this is all about NPRs, Grant. If there are, yeah, I read this. Maybe I did get this right then. What I'm concerned about here is these are adjacent here to the sea zone that we've declared. I don't know. Hang on. Each time, no, defending sea zones. Each time a player realm moves any of their ships, right? We weren't moving a ship. Sorry, this is France we're talking about. So it isn't that one. A naval battle will also be triggered if you have ships in such a sea zone when you declare war. Well, I think we have done that right then. What's the bit I'm thinking about then, that they don't need ships? If it's an NPR. No, I think I got all that wrong, didn't I? No, hold on. Oh dear. I think I'm getting myself in the right muddle now. Just reading on by this bit, because this was a bit I was going to bring up here. It says, if there are ships hostile to your NPR enemy already located in the sea zone, which is the case here. Remember, this is not us declaring war. This is hostile right now. That you're moving into, or when war is declared, no battle is triggered. If there are ships hostile to your NPR enemy already located in the sea zone that you're moving into, or when war is declared, no battle is triggered. I think that means that now is no naval battle. Yeah, I feel like I'm missing something here. If I go back and look at the early footage of the game when we had the situation up here where I made a mistake, I can't really think how this played out. I feel like NPR's. Yeah, but there has to be ships. There has to be ships here, Grant, doesn't there? Oh, I'm just going to let that go, I think. I'm just going to let that go. I think well, I'm not going to let this land battle situation go, because that I've certainly got wrong. So let me go back again and look at how this panned out then. Right, so look back on the bit. We did indeed just roll 3 dice for the 3 NPRs, not considering these, and I'm pretty sure we should have done. They rolled pretty well out of the 3 dice and hit 2 of the units. At the time, though, these 2 units were part of the army as well, so that is what's happened. They've lost these 2. So I'm going to roll 4 more dice for them, for the NPRs, because, like I said, Wessex, Essex would give another 2, and London. These are all ports that are adjacent to this area, and this is not a hostile sea zone. Whereas if it was hostile, they wouldn't be allowed to do this. They're going to roll, and London being a large town gives 2. Yeah, pretty sure that's okay. So I'm going to roll 4 more dice for them to see if they can get any more hits. The result of the battles, the result of the land battle is still going to be the same. France are still going to have units left, but they might not have quite as many left. Right, so that's another 2 hits they got. Okay, that was a cavalry. So another 2 hits. So in actual fact, their army should be 2 less than what it is going into this action. And that was just, it was at the end of part 85. What did France do before then? They converted. Yeah. So they didn't do anything more military-wise till now. So back to where we're at, they've got 2 units less than what I thought. Does that make any difference? So doing a military action? Probably not, eh? The army's not less than... Is the army size greater than or equal to 2 times target strength? Well, actually, the army should still be here at the moment while we're calculating this. Is it 2 times target strength? Well, the target's England, so that was a no, wasn't it? Has it got 4 bullet power left? No. Armies in the map board, yeah. Check for Mac. Can siege in current area? No. Hostile units or areas 1 to 2 spaces away? Yes, because it's got Bordeaux down here. Move army enemy area and range, so it's still moving down to there, so nothing's changed. Yeah, I didn't have the bullet power to recruit again anyway. But it doesn't really need to. So move army to enemy area and range, prefer largest. Yeah, triggers battle. Yes, it will. It'll trigger a battle with Bordeaux, and it'll, if it wins the battle, gain a bullet power, end the turn. Right. So now we can come back to here. So, but this time it's only going to be 2 then, isn't it? Bordeaux is only going to have a strength of 2 because there's nothing adjacent, and well, actually, this is a hostile sea zone as well. Triggers battle. Yeah, you can see there, it doesn't even look at naval battle anyway, and that's because this is, we've declared war already. I think that's fine. So yeah, Bordeaux's going to roll 2 dice then. They're not going to get help, like I say, because there's no adjacent ports or anything like that can help them out. So well, hang on, just go to land battle grant quickly, just in case. Any enemies have played around? No. Roll battle dice, infantry dice equal number of hostile units. Okay, there should be 2 black NPR units in that area right now, so it's 2. Sign casualty, bought as units remaining. Well, he's going to have remove all NPR units. He'll gain a bullet power for winning the battle this turn. Remove defeated armies, won't apply in the battle. And there's no reduction to his army at all. So that happens. The bot wins the battle, gains a bot power. Oops. And that ends the turn. That's it. Yeah, and I would remove the NPR units, but I didn't bother putting them out. That's it. Okay. 54 minutes. Me to go next. What did I decide upon? Well, maybe I should just take a break here. I need to trade. I need money. There's not even any cards that can give me money, is there? No. Oh, hold on. No, because you've not got any units. Yeah, that's not going to work, Grant. Pick an army in a hostile area to immediately siege provinces with attached value up to its siege strength. Oh, right. Well, it would be 2 anyway, wouldn't it? There'd be no point in that then. The siege strength of my army is only going to be 2. It just costs you only 1 military power. Well, yeah, I could siege in this area because I've got an artillery unit. Pay 1 military power and siege one of the large towns. But yeah. I trade here and get some money, or I can recruit 2 infantry units to make my army a strength of 3 rather than 1. That's not worth it. But he is going to come and get you, unless you can give him some bot power. Again. Let's just do the trade action. Let's just do it. I think I'm spending too much time on the end of this game now. Just trying to achieve something, I suppose. So I've spent my diplomatic power. Yeah, I don't know if I said military power there or not, but it's diplomatic power to do a trade action. So again, kind of still looking for Saxony. So 2 cards at first, then 4. Right, so 3 cards, and let's see what we get. Yeah, okay. So livestock, wool, and wine. They sound pretty good. Lubeck. Well, we use Lubeck. Bordeaux, right, doesn't apply. North Sea, Sevilla, all maritime again. Champagne. We used to be able to trade with that. I think we still... Oh, no, we can't. Oh. Or can we? I think maybe we still can. Well, Lubeck we can't. We use the merchant up there anyway. Bordeaux. No. I mean, none of these. They would be ringing bells, Grant. This one doesn't apply. North Sea. I mean, I talked about North Sea before with my ship being up there, but... Yeah, I still need to have a port adjacent to the area, don't I? So no. Sevilla, Adriatic Sea. So Champagne's the only possibility. I think I still can go there because it's in here. And I've got these 2 influence. Are they meant to be in the other area? I need to be able to connect back to my capital, but influence works. I don't have any influence in here, that's the thing. These 2 here, you know what, they might all be in this one area. If that is the case. I own none of the towns. Champagne, Bourgogne, Berry, Orleans. So I'm only going to have a trade power of 1 from a merchant, which would give me 4 ducats. It is then going to give France and Austria. Well, you kind of wanted that, did you not? Well, I'm not sure that I did or not. To be honest, I'd probably... Then again, getting 4 ducats rather than 2 this time, Grant, might be important. Well, is it really? Let me see if I can find out if the influence are meant to be in Flanders and Wallonia or the Netherlands area. I'm not sure. I mean, it looks like they're kind of separate, but wouldn't have put them further down in the middle. Well, thing is, where am I going to find that part? That's going to be quite some time ago, I think. Right, okay, I did check. It's back around part 60 something. They are in separate areas, so let me just make that a little clearer and put that there. I think we had one cube in here and then ended up with two, and then the other two went in there. So we do have that connection back to our capital if we choose to do that. So we'd put a merchant in there. One trade power would give us 4 ducats. Let's say we don't own any of the provinces, so and that would, however, allow France to gain 2 bot power, and because Austria have a town adjacent to that area, they're going to gain 2 as well. Do I want that to happen? It means, well, hang on. Yeah, if I do that, they're going to roll the dice with a chance of stopping there and sieging. I think they're going to have 4, 3. They're going to have 4 bot power. They're going to siege all the towns back. I think I'd rather them come after us. So I don't want to take that trade node then. Just want to take the 2 ducats. Oh, thing is, France is... Oh no, France want to siege, don't they? Are they going to have the power for that though? I don't think they are either. Oh, come on, Grant. You want it to end anyway. You want to be put out of your misery. Let's not bother then. Yeah, because France are going to pass very soon. Then Austria are going to run it. They're going to take their event, then pass, and you're going to have all that monarch power left. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to take the 2 ducats. I feel like we're just dragging things out here. So I'll take a 5, put 3 back. I've got 6 ducats, but remember I've got 5 loans, so... And that's my turnover. So... Yeah, we're still looking for a Saxony one, because we've got loads of towns round about there, look. All these are owned by us. That's loads. Just can't find that. I mean, I've traded quite a few. Is that not the 3rd trade this round? Look at us. Not much of the debt left. Unless we passed them all already, but... okay, I'm going to stop there. It's an hour and 3 minutes. I was hopefully going to get the dogs out, but it's chucking it down now, so I'll see. I'll have a look. But I'm as well cutting this video and taking a short break, if not a longer break. I will come back for at least one other part today, and then yeah, full shift at work tomorrow. So, but yeah, I hope to get this done and dusted through this week. This is Sunday. My holiday is a week on Monday, so a week tomorrow. So I'm hoping that I'm pretty sure this is going to be finished before then. Still unsure where I'm going next. Might go back to, like I said, Red Rivers Reverse, try and finish that off, and also it might encourage me to look again at what's happening on the other table, the unconditional surrender. Though that kind of scares me to try and go back to that, but yeah, I think I said already, it was probably foolish of me to start that next scenario, but I had been enjoying it, and for, try to push myself again to try and play some 2-player games, so two-handed, so it was working to an extent, but I far much prefer following rules for my opponent, you know, for whether a flow charts, drawing cards. The system works pretty well. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'll get away for now. I'll be back later. Cheers.